once again on my way to work in the dark. And I don't really know how to talk about it. This is actually just an attempt. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Sometimes when I have things on my mind, no matter how much I want to talk about them, I have a hard time selecting the proper or correct words. Like this particular subject here. How I currently feel about my ex-wife. Which really isn't even a correct title. That makes it sound like I'm reevaluating things. And I'm not. Because she is a fucking animal. Period. She's just an animal. I hate people like you. Come on, man. No one's gonna get past the semi if you lose your shit every time you have to pass one. There's a school bus up there that's passing through. Never mind. The real deal, I guess, is more or less that it's the end of the year, right? It's the most depressing-ass time of the year. I think that was flat. I can't tell. My left ear's going deaf. Anyway. Yeah, you know, if you have no one at this time of year, things tend to get, like, double lonely. And if you're already, you know, if you're already a depressed individual this time of year, it can be a real bitch. I'm doing all right so far. I mean, I've had a couple sad days, but, like, only sad. Not like, oh, shit, the world is ending. I'm very glad that I haven't had to deal with that. Come on, man. You were doing almost 85 a second ago. Kick it up. Kick it up. You got to get past this dipshit in the pickup truck before he gets in front of us again and slows everyone down. I'm grateful and glad that most of my, like, bad days now are just kind of... They're not the kind of days that make me want to curl up in a ball in the corner of my bedroom. On the floor, hugging myself, rocking back and forth, and weeping not so gently. Glad I don't have days like that anymore. That was horrible, and it felt like forever. But I can't say that I miss her. I miss who she was. I miss the concept of her. I miss not being lonely. I've been lonely and alone for so much of my fucking adult life. I mean, it was what? The longest so far was like 7.5 years between dating anyone. And that was broke up with Michelle. 7.5 or so years went by. Ended up dating Michelle again. I got my YouTube. I've got the video games are at the ready if I feel like playing, but apparently I don't feel like playing anymore. I keep trying to pump myself up and hype myself up, but I'm trying to think about been trying to get myself into the mode to play any of those fucking games that I paid like almost full price, most of which I paid full price for. There are a couple cheaper bargain bin ones in there, but you know, to stream it or just to do it. Streaming was the way I wanted to go with it. You know, the loss of concern over playing video games, that's pretty much a video unto itself. Come on, man! Can you either maintain a steady speed or get the fuck out of the way? Thank you! Jesus! Sorry to suddenly yell, but this dickhead in front of me is just like between 78 and 82. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Fuck, man. Commit, for Christ's sake. That's a nice-ass vehicle. I know you have a fucking cruise control in that goddamn thing. See, another one of those dickheads. There, slow back down. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Are you digging with your phone or what? You were pacing me for a minute, and then suddenly it was just... Anyway, I barely even talked about it. This is what I'm talking about, making an unusable fucking video, because this is apparently one of those mornings where my brain is all over the fucking place. Never mind that I'm trying to say things that part of my brain does not want me to say out loud, does not want me to admit. There's a part of me that does not want to fucking admit that, yes, I miss her specifically. Her mannerisms, her characteristics, her look and shape and feel and sound and smell and everything. Her. I miss her. I miss her before I realized what a fucking piece of shit she was. But that specific human being that is gone forever into the ether, thanks to her own damn stupid ass motherfucking self. Ugh. It's rough, man. Especially around this time of year. God damn, this wind sucks. It's rough, especially because, you know, my bed is our bed. Most of which I paid for. And a bed is just a bed and it's no big deal. But it's a big ass bed for one motherfucker. And I hate going to sleep alone. And I hate waking up alone. I hate rolling over in the middle of the night. I've lately, quite a bit, more often than I want to. I would like to not, ever, really. Far too often lately I wake up in the middle. I just wake up and the only thing filling my head is I'm all alone here. Like the entire other half of this gigantic bed is fucking empty. I hate it. And I know it's this season. That's what's getting to me. Why are these people slowing down again? Why is everything slowing down again? We were going a nice, even, crisp 80. What the actual fuck? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Just a steady speed. I'm guessing there must be some dipshit in front of you now. Anywho. Nope, no one in front of you, so I don't know what the fucking hell you're doing, dude. Yeah, the whole missing the ex-wife thing, that's not something I will not talk to other people about that. I mean, that's the whole purpose behind making this channel in the first damn place. There are things I don't know. I guess I'm a verbal person sometimes. A lot of times. Can you stay in your... What are you doing? Put your phone down, dickbag. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you almost just sideswiped me with your stupid little fucking trailer there. Asshole. God damn it. Anyway, yes, the point of this channel was to say things out loud. I'm a verbal kind of person. It helps me helps to get the poison out if I say it out loud. Unfortunately, I have that other me in my head that argues with me. And that's not anything. I never noticed any kind of... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like sometimes... there literally is another person in my head, like, not literally, obviously, but, like, I'll make a determination to do something, to change something, to fix something, or do better about something, and there is an entirely other, mainly silent part of my personality that just will not allow it, just won't let it happen. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna get to bed a little bit earlier, he said, for example. I'm going to start getting to bed a little bit earlier. So instead of going to bed at like 12:30, I'll go to bed at like 11:30. And then 11:30 comes around, and I'm cracking open another beer, and I'm lighting another cigarette, fully aware of what fucking time it is, and completely helpless to stop myself. Like, oh, do you think you're gonna make your life better? Well, guess what? And then I'm up until 12:30 again, and I'm tired as fucking groggy and shitty attitude the next day, all over again. And I catch myself around this time of the morning, venting to my fucking phone the way I am right now. Ironic, I'm entering what the billboard just informed me back there is a distracted driver target enforcement area. There are a lot of people driving through here talking to their fucking cameras. Anyway, it never really used to be a thing with me, but apparently it's a thing with me these days. Thank you, and get the fuck out of my way. How do I keep getting stuck behind you assholes? Yeah, this is disjointed as fuck, and I hate it. I like to be succinct. I like to be as well spoken as possible. I was gonna say well thought out there, I think, but I don't do that. Especially these videos. This is just all off the cuff bullshit. See, then you got the opposite. This dipshit right here. Got a mile to go. I need to get over, and this asshole. Whatever. See, I'm all over the place. I can't stick to my fucking point, and I hate it. My brain is definitely all over the place this morning. I have about 15 different things I could probably talk about. That's the one that just kind of keeps coming back. The one that I want to get off my chest. The one that part of me wants to get off my chest. The rest of me, I can feel the rest of me fighting. I do not want to admit that shit, especially out loud. Here's the thing, okay? I read way too much, I read the entire original Frank Herbert Dune saga, and that definitely altered my perception of things. I firmly believe that words have weight, whether they're spoken out loud or not, but they have way more power when they're actually spoken out loud. I believe that you're putting energy out there into the universe, okay? You're putting intentions out there, sometimes whether you want to or not. I'm starting to sound a little strident there, sorry. Because I take this shit seriously. From everything I've been through in my life, this is where my belief system has ended up being most grounded. You be careful with what you think and what you say and what you feel and how hard you think it, say it, or feel it. Because there is every chance that you're putting that kind of energy out there in the universe. So if I'm not careful, I fear that there's a chance, whether I'm right or not, I fear that there's a chance if I fucking admit that shit out loud, yes, I miss my ex-wife, so the universe will somehow bend and try to bring her back around my way. I do not want that. All I'm saying is that this time of year, last year was totally different. I was in a fairly different fucking headspace. This year, like, I get lonely every fucking year, and this is only the third year since. But, you know, I can definitely say that there is a part of me that misses who she used to be. I mean, that goes hand in hand with I think about her quite often. More often than I want to. And I'm assuming that I've thought about her more often lately because I am lonely, and it is that time of year, and this is just the bummeriest fucking shit sometimes. Thinking forward to Christmas in a couple weeks, I hate the thought. I am distinctly of two minds about it. Part of me wants to go and relax and have a good time and chill with my family and not deal with any of the bullshit, mine or theirs. You know, fully charge up the Switch and let the kids play with it or something. the other hand, there's a part of me that not only doesn't want to go, but acknowledges that I have to go and wants to be there for all of like 15 fucking minutes. I love the food. I'll stay for the food. But like as soon after we're done eating as I possibly can, I'd like to go. These days, most of the time I can generally count on my attitude changing once I get there. Okay, I can relax a little bit and enjoy myself. It is knowing when to go, though. It's definitely about knowing when to fucking leave. Like, Thanksgiving. Should have left before Tony started making all his fucking stupid racist ass cop jokes. That's the other reason. This is going to be a totally anonymous fucking channel. I can't not use names. I can't not out people. And it's not really outing people. It's just, I don't want to upset anyone. I don't want to cause any problems anywhere down the line or whatever. Because I know eventually there are going to be a handful of people who will be, given knowledge that this channel exists. So far, none of them are family. I have exactly 3 people in mind eventually who will get access to this. Otherwise, literally all it is the ramblings of some complete stranger. Anyone who stumbles on like the 3 or 4 videos I've put up so far will have no idea what's going on. I do appreciate your spirit. That was pretty groovy of you. See, and then I had to take it back because you're getting up to speed. You were almost to the fucking exit again. Not only did you not go anywhere, but you had your fucking phone out. You almost missed getting on the highway because you were dicking with your phone. We all know how Uncle Cam feels about that shit. Anyhow, once again, no surprise, I've strayed super far from the topic at hand. Was it yesterday? Must have been yesterday, because the day before I didn't go to work. I was off Tuesday and Wednesday this week. On my way to work yesterday, I actually caught myself thinking fondly of my ex-wife. Like, wow, that was when it hit me. Like, oh my God, I've hit that point of loneliness. Like, I'm lonely, and it's like starting to wear on me a little bit. Well, how do you know? Because I'm thinking fondly of that cheating, methed up whore. No. Before you can stop your own brain, it is thinking fondly of your ex-whore. Not gonna do it. No. It's a cool looking building. Lake Trans Supervisor. Get him, big guy. And of course, I'm not really talking with my 2 closest friends very much lately. I've just kind of been doing the more self-contained thing. Like, I think I've been kind of retreating back into the bubble the farther into the season we get. Everything around, I live in an area where I'm literally faced with like failed everything all the time. Hey, there's the restaurant I used to work at, or with my best friend who committed suicide. Hey, there's that house that one ex-girlfriend bought. know the ex-girlfriend that did this, and this. And it's not just a couple. I mean, it's a small-ass town. I live in the fucking country. It's a small-ass town. So, like, literal landmarks of my failure are all around me. And I have to pass multiple points every fucking day. The building where I live with the wife and the kid. 3 doors down from that, her parents' fucking winery. It's a mess. I'm a mess. My life is a mess. My brain is a mess. My everything is a mess. I don't think I've ever in my life felt like I've completely had it together. I got it together. But I did like that I had reached a point where I could actually, properly take care of myself and shit, Alright, every now and then the phone bill would be a little bit late, but alright, and the electric. But still, I was paying my bills, I was making my rent, I made my car payments, I missed my Camry. I missed that era, the end of that particular era when I had the Camry. The period in time before I met that bitch. I was living on my own, taking good care of myself. Well, alright. I was not like grocery shopping and actually fucking cooking. Pizza rolls, ramen noodles, hot dogs, and beer. But I was keeping fed. Not the healthiest of my days. But I mean, I was enjoying myself. My bills being paid. I had very few wants. My apartment was super Spartan, which I was fine with for the most part. I had my PS3 and Skyrim. That was all I needed. Flash forward to now. I have a whole bunch more stuff than that. I'm late on my bills way too often. Oh, the wife and the kid? Yeah, they're gone. Why are we going so fucking slow? I'm getting passed by someone in the fucking slowest lane out of these 3. Dude, y'all gotta fucking speed up. I can't get rid of this asshole in my blind spot here. Oh, great. And this douchebag just... This fuckhead. You're fuckheading me. Alright, fuck this. Signal's on. I'm going for it. Christ. Yes, now speed up. Fuck you. Just, that's how I feel lately. And I know I gotta just, keep plugging. But I mean, it's just a quarter of shit. Can y'all stop slowing down? This guy's already going too slow. I'm trying to pass him before I get hit by the people emerging from the fucking lane on the far side. Why do you people always slow down through there every morning? No cops, no other people. No fucking need to slow down, but everyone, for some dumbass reason. Thank you. Take your time, whatever. Okay. It starts with Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then New Year's, then my birthday, and then everybody had the other 8,000 birthdays in January. And then Valentine's Day, and then St. Patrick's Day, and it's like, yeah, there's some time in between, but the bullshit that happened along the way, particularly with commercialism in this country, thank you very much, you kill me now. Making sure there's at least one major holiday or quote-unquote season every month. Make sure that, we got fucking consumers spending more fucking money So now there's some big commercialized holiday that, you know, everybody has to be a part of every fucking month, every fucking year. And I fucking hate holidays. And this could completely roll over into an unfortunately almost hate bashing of my mother and how she fucking approaches things these days. And how sick of it I am. I get depressed enough. And the social anxiety bullshit, anxiety period. I hate holidays. I fucking hate them, and I've made it known. I've made it very clear. But my mother is determined to just ignore anything that she doesn't like, that doesn't make her specifically happy. Thank you. You totally could have gotten out there, but absolutely. Wait for the green light, you fucking mo. It's just one more thing that makes the season more difficult. I get no support, no understanding from my family. None. When I hit that point and I'm done, I've had it up to here, and I don't want any more socializing, it usually happens very, very shortly after one of my family members will say something incredibly fucking stupid, ignorant, out of time, out of date, out of place. There's no understanding attached to that. All right, that's it. I gotta go. There's none of that, especially from my mother. You know, the one person who's supposed to fucking be there for me no matter what. My dad doesn't understand any more than my mother does, but my father at least is smart enough sometimes to keep his mouth shut and keep what I know are his shitty opinions to himself. My mother, she'll just play that stupidity thing every fucking time. Still with the guilt tripping because she didn't get what she wants. They really do turn back into children. Oh my fucking God, come on. This is taking forever. I'm so annoyed. I don't know. I guess this is kind of, I hate the whole season sort of thing. And you know, hey, month and a half. Cam's birthday again, and everybody's like, it's your birthday. These days I love it. Like 7-10 years ago, people were like, yeah, take the day off for your birthday, do whatever you want. Nowadays people are just like, do whatever you want, have a good day. Just don't take, what are you, a little kid? Take your birthday off? If I feel like taking my birthday off, I'll take my birthday off. But I'm that guy now in that respect as well. Hey, it's gonna be your birthday. It's like, yeah, so just one more year older. One more year closer to death. 1 year closer to death. 1 year closer to dying, yeah. And now that's a positive thing because everything else is negative. But it's like, what do I have to celebrate? This is the thing. This is the question that keeps coming back to me. Because everybody's, and I get it, hey, celebrate. If you have shit to celebrate, cool. Good on you. Celebrate it. Absolutely. Get your holiday on. Absolutely get your holiday on. But if you're not really a celebratory kind of person, you don't really feel like you have that much to celebrate. Don't let people pressure you into being Mr. Party Guy. That's the shit that I have to deal with now. That's what everyone does to me these days. How many fucking vehicles do you own, dude? Is that who I think it is? It is. How many, I'm telling you, this dude shows up and they're not all, they're like, They're like second and third hand cars. They're not horrible cars. That's a Civic, for example. But sorry, total sidetrack there. Why aren't you back on Midnights? Anywho, tis the season. And I'm not a celebratory kind of person anymore. I mean, it comes with the territory. It comes with me. I get a little more into it once I'm there. I'm the guy that gets nervous and I'm tense and anxious, and I don't know what the hell's going to happen till I get there. And I get there and I relax. Hey, I'm even working on relaxing. I'm making progress on relaxing without having to drink 5 fucking beers in a row. There's no real way to end this video either, so I'm just going to end it. Bye.